What's up, YouTube? I just want to share, man, worrying is dangerous. Worrying is the worst thing you can ever do for yourself. Especially because with worrying, you have no clue what the outcome is going to be. You're racking your brain worrying about something that hasn't happened. You're worrying about a possibility that might not happen. You see, when you're worrying, it's a 50-50 chance. Nothing is set in stone. You're just playing this movie in your mind of all the worst things that can go wrong, all the worst possible scenarios that could possibly be. You're thinking of the worst stuff, the worst outcome, the worst scenario, and you're worrying about it. You're killing your brain. And worrying it's so common that we don't really we're so used to worrying about something in this world without really thinking of just the implications on what that does to ourselves, to our minds, to everything. But worrying totally stalls your free-flowing energy. Worrying, it puts a cramp in your system, in your thought process, in the way you flow, in your energy. Worrying is the worst thing you can do to yourself. It handicaps you without you even really realizing the effect. Because like I said, this world, we're used to worrying. So we don't really, like some of us, yeah, we know not to worry, but we don't really pay attention to checking that worry when it comes in. Man, you talk to anybody, the first thing is something they're worrying about. And like I said, that's normal, but we don't now realize, no, stop and check that worry at the door. Stop and check that worry just away from yourself. You feel me? Worrying drains you. It drains your mental energy. It drains your mental power. Like, for example, I've been worrying about something all day long. Just killing my brain of all the possible worst things that can happen from this. And then I went into work. And my energy, my conversation, I couldn't even flow. And I work in sales. So my work couldn't even flow. My words weren't flowing. My presentation wasn't flowing because my mind was so occupied. And not even my mind was occupied, because it really wasn't. At this point when I was at work, I was ready to work. But my spirit is what was occupied. My spirit was disturbed and thrown off because I had been feeding it worry. So my spirit was not flowing smoothly enough. My spirit wasn't stable enough, which is really what it is. Because when you're worrying, worry is fear. So if you're feeding your spirit worry, you're feeding it fear. And now if your spirit is feeding on fear, that's less stability it's going to stand on. That's less surety it's going to have in itself. So I was here presenting my work and doing my work, and I was just so this feeling of discomfort was just totally over me. It was rare because, man, I've been killing on my sales. I've been cool, comfortable. I had no reason. And this client was so chill, but I was just disturbed. And while I was in this home, I couldn't even really man, what the hell is up with me right now? Why can I not even get a grip? And then as soon as I was done with the client and got back in my car, immediately my worrying came right back for me to realize boom, that's bitch, knock it off. You're disturbing yourself. You're disturbing your flow. I'm worrying about something that hasn't even happened. All the things I'm thinking about, it might not even be the case. It might not even be what exactly it is that I'm freaking out about. It might not be this. It might, you know what I mean? So it's I've here totally just shrunk in my spirit for something that might not even be worth it. About something that's not even it. You feel me? So it's with worrying, I think it's more of I feel like the focus should be okay, realize what it is, I guess, that you do have to worry about. Because you can't we're not talking about just being fake here and suppressing everything. No, bring it out. Bring it to light, whatever it is that's bothering you, bothering your mind. Think about it, focus on it, study it, and then just, figure out your solution. Or even if you don't have a solution, just think about it and just tell yourself, okay, in my case, I have a solution. I already know what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's the reason for me to have just thrown it out of my head and just okay, You know what you have to do, so quit tripping about it. But instead, I already know the solution, but I'm still freaking out. Still worrying about what could happen, what could go wrong. And it's like, oh my God, you know what you have to do. Put the shit out of your head and just do what you got to do and move on. And just trust in life to fit the pieces. As long as you're doing what you have to do, what you can do, that's it. Don't waste your time worrying. You're hurting yourself because now you're even stopping the solutions from coming. Because answers to your problems can only come when your mind is free and relaxed enough to receive it. When you're worrying, you're blocking your mind. You're blocking your spirit. So all the answers that could be coming, you won't even be receptive to it because your spirit is crammed up. You feel me? So put worrying to the side. You have something on your mind, think about it, figure your solution out. Once your solution is in your mind, let it go. And trust me, the universe will work for you. Let it go. Oh my God. Put worry away. Cast all worries behind you. Oh my God. Let it go. You're ruining yourself. You're ruining your mind. You're ruining your day. Your day can have the possibility or the opportunity to be an awesome day, but you spend it worrying, you just killed your day because you won't even see any of the good things that could have possibly happened in your day because your mind is so preoccupied with something that might not even happen. You feel me? Take charge of your day. Take charge of your thoughts. Take charge of your feelings. Seriously. Worrying is so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary, but we do it so much. So please put it to the side. Meditate on it for a minute and then let it go. Let it go, boo. Let it go. I promise you. Just let it go.